We never turn to a Let's Play Nebuchadnezzar. We're almost done here, so decided to come back in, and we'll see what it takes to get started on trading and making money. There have been no consequences. I've basically sat here for 5 minutes watching this thing build up. No consequences whatsoever. As long as everything is in balance, nothing has happened. We almost done. Oh, monument is complete. Okay. I wish it would tell you. The Temple of Ninurta. Ninurta, also known as Ningirsu, was an ancient Mesopotamian god linked to farming, healing, hunting, law, scribes, and war. The oldest records refer to him as the god of agriculture and healing who saved humankind from disease and demons. He was later worshipped by the Assyrians as a great warrior. Okay, so that means we no longer need this. What happens if I lock that? I don't know. I don't know what that lock means. But it should mean now that we will start seeing... Oh, wait. But we actually... Damn it. We don't want that anymore. In fact, we could just get rid of this whole thing. Let's just do so. And then we need to... Not you. You. We need to... Can I put you to sleep rather than just get rid of you? I think we'll just get rid of you. Okay, so the next step is taking it all the way up here, actually. But we need to have some available. Just let it stockpile for a minute. We need to have some available so that we can actually trade. So, and that's just opening the trade. That's not actually starting anything, getting it going. Ran out of milk again. Somewhat running out of bread. I could probably do another one. Or, barring another one of those, just add yet another baker. I really think that at one point we're going to have to get another tradesman walking this over here. So I could probably, stick another caravansary over here that specifically is for this. In fact, maybe just getting the... Well, we need... Actually, we don't need that, because these guys are getting the wheat on their own. So these guys being here is actually kind of a waste. What we actually really need is it over here. Okay, so we have that. We're not quite there. We need 30. So we see that we are in fact building up prestige. That is because this thing was worth a lot. So it's actually in... not there. There. Okay, we see that the prestige of the monument was worth 40. So we need to build up population, housing levels, and all that good stuff in order to get to the 80 minimum requirement to trade, which in my opinion is pretty darn stupid. I honestly do not see a reason whatsoever to require people to have any prestige before you can trade. And why not just allow trade? And this is actually costing me a lot to put these down, but I am trying to block any pollution because we can see that it is having a mild effect. Getting some pottery would help raise their prestige as well and allow them to go to the next level. So I'm very nervous about that. Okay, let me pause for a minute here. Mostly because we're going to run real short on money if I do that. Initiate contact, and wow, their relation is even worse. So do we can't even do that then? This was all for nothing. So we initiated contact, but what does this mean? So I can sell. Okay. Well, that's a little bit better. I mean, geez, it would be nice if maybe that was kind of... I didn't even know that. Like, I just started clicking on this thing. It'd be nice if it just kind of, told me. So let's grab from here. And do we have to have another one here to take to this? How the hell does this work? Display port range. Okay, so it must be then, yeah. Pause for a moment, please. We need to put you down, and I'm going to tell you not to accept anything, because right now we are doing this, and we need you to take off. So, back to you. Grab from you, and then drop it off here. That is going to be a very circuitous route. Not efficient at all, but hopefully by the time he gets back this will be full and we can keep this cycle going. Hopefully that's how that'll work. Here he is again. You can see he's only picking up half of that, but that's fine. These guys just immediately sold. Wonder... Okay, so there doesn't appear to be any boats coming like in the Impressions games. You're not limited that way. Let's see what actually does happen here. Maybe it's a periodical selling off. Oh, there is a boat. He just snuck in there real fast. And ducked out. Did you actually see? I can't... Why do you not have information on that? I can't click on him to see if he actually bought anything. They did mention they will be adding that to the game, but it's just like, it's such an obvious thing. Why would it not be in there when it was released? You know what I mean? Okay. Well, so now we're making money. Now we don't have to worry about that. That's great. What we do have to worry about is the fact that we are now out of people. So, I'm going to have to put down even more housing to be able to fill in the rest of all this. To be able to get the next level of things that I need, and etc., etc. And we should probably take care of that first. The needs of my... Why don't I move this? It's serving no purpose to be here. I think I will. Let me get one in here first. Caravanserai. Let's put that right there. We will take you. You will grab milk. You will grab from there to... Shit. You will grab from there to there. And then we'll grab you. You will be taking brick from here to here. And that at least puts it more centralized. I'm hitting space expecting to speed up, and that is not the correct one. Okay, so you are still holding on to some. Okay. That's fine. We are short on people. We were short 67 people. Jeez. Each one of those takes up 35 people. So, no, not terribly efficient, now that you mention it. But this is making me some money. So what is our other option here for making money with Uruk? Extra pottery. We need to keep building up prestige with these guys to be able to straight up sell wheat, which would be the most beneficial thing, because I could straight up sell wheat to both. And we are clearly making enough. I, in fact, could make another farm down here specifically for stockpiling wheat. This is only stockpiling wheat. Right, I saved a little bit of space for dates, but, I mean, at this point, why even do that, you know? We've got a cash crop here, literally. But anyway, so, let's put down more housing and get us... I don't yet want to go along the backside. So we will do this right here instead. I'm imagining there's going to be a little bit of pollution from... a lot of pollution from those. And, okay. But let me look at appeal here. Yeah, see, these are pretty good. 2 levels of appeal. So putting those down and surrounding them as much as possible would be nice. But they're hella expensive. So, for the same cost, almost, we'll just go ahead and block off some of that pollution, and hopefully that will help. And these guys out here have absolutely no pollution. So it really, I mean, God, we jumped from 0.7 to almost 5 just because of that little range. That is nuts. The drop off there is crazy. This game just all around doesn't feel very balanced. It's a little whack. So anyway, we've got that going. We now have the people we need. Let's begin the process of making I was gonna say doing pottery, but now I'm just thinking I shouldn't even have it here. But having it within this range so that we can keep it here, I think is most beneficial. These, okay, let me look here. Yeah, just outside. So having this here does nothing for me. This is not benefiting me whatsoever because I can't put anything here. I guess I could put a well there, but I've already got a well here, so we don't need that. Well, that's not true. Because I will have a whole new housing block, I can have them walk all the way here. I do not know if there's a maximum range. All I know is that I can set a route, but I don't know if... Because what is... Jeez. You? Well. See, so like these houses already are out of the blue range, but they can still walk there. So... I don't know. I don't actually understand that. With that in mind, though, I guess what we can do is we could just kind of clamp this down. I could draw the road down here to push this stuff closer. Let's not worry about it. Okay, well, let's get this started. Ceramics. Could do clay pits here. I would like... Tell you what, how about we separate it there so I can get that road up here just in case I start doing dates over here. And I say just in case, but I will because I have to. Shoot. That's not even... Damn it. A thing this game needs to implement that seems pretty obvious now is move. Pick up... I mean, it's clearly borrowing things from Anno already, so one of the things it needs to continue to borrow is the pick up and move. Okay, I think maybe we need to turn this off and just start with 1. That upsets me that it's so far away and yet so close. So now we should be getting our ceramics here, and that means our market lady is going to have to... we're going to be short on people again. Oops. Grab that one, then that one. So these guys aren't getting any... How are they getting something? Oh, I've got another market right here. Right. Well, hopefully if we get this going first with some pottery, we'll start seeing a little build up there. I suppose I could close down one of you. That's 30 people I could grab back. Alternatively, I could grab back 75 people by closing off this and not making as much bread. That doesn't seem to be a good idea, though. We really should just be shutting down one of these. So let me just shut one down, because I think we've got plenty. And we see our money is going up. Let's look at prestige. Is there just an overview of how much money I'm making? Average annual income, 324. I mean, considering that there's absolutely nothing to use money for because we apparently don't pay our people and receive taxes, that whole mechanic is gone from this game. What the hell are we using the money for other than plopping buildings? It's very, very curious. There's yeah, I don't even know how to describe how it looks like it should be here, and it should be complete, and it should work the way it should work, but there is just so much missing. I don't understand. And our caravansary guy here needs to get over here in a hurry. Why are we just... Are we out of the... Oh, Yep, we're out of the range. Oh, goddamn. No. And if I put a bakery down here, he's out of range of that, and he's out of range here to go collect this. That's really annoying. I do not care for the range mechanic. I do not like it. Especially how short it is. I guess that's what I don't like about it. Like, I don't see why that much makes a difference to being within range of one thing or another. They need to increase the range by about 50%. Because that whole handoff mechanic, you know, like, the fact that I would have to, if I put these guys up here, would have to have a caravansary take from here to here seems ridiculous to me. That is, like, from here to here is too much. Come on. Again, I see what they were going for. I see why they were trying to do what they did. I think it failed. I don't think it's implemented correctly. It just seems very unnecessary. How's our prestige doing? A little bit better. Mildly better. But at least it's being done. We have 150 some people here, so let's turn this back on. So basically, these two spots and these two spots are now absolutely worthless. We are not selling enough brick to justify this, so I guess I could maybe turn one of you off. Boy, I've actually got a lot going there, don't I? A lot going there. What? Did you not buy some? Sir? How's our reputation with these guys has still not gone up. It's only slightly gone up just because of our prestige period. How much is long-term trade? How long do we have to be doing long-term trade? There's no request, so that's interesting. They're looking at least to implement that. We have an annual city limit of 80, so if we... maybe that's it? Maybe we've hit our 80 mark? Now we're not making... okay. Well, regardless, we can definitely turn off 2 of those to justify turning on... we don't even need to... How is this possible? How am I producing so much wheat out of one farm to produce enough for 3 bakers? I realize I had this... I had forgotten from the tutorial missions that one farm supplies 2 bakers. So that's why that was too much. I guess we do have the extra guy to be fulfilling this. So realistically, one farm, if we added yet another one of these guys, one farm could supply 4 bakers if you maxed it out, which I guess is a little bit better in balance for use of land then. It's just you're adding, well, either way you're adding an extra 30 people. The only difference is that you wouldn't have to pay for the farm if you did that, because you're adding, that's $100 in farm. Okay. Okay. I'm slowly learning a little bit of the nuance of this game. We are not even halfway to the amount of money we need, and we need way more people. So I guess we're probably safe now to... well, first of all, we're not making enough ceramics, so that's an issue. So let's put some of our people to work doing that, which unfortunately we gotta... you know, maybe I should just have a caravan. You know, I've got so many people, maybe I should just do that. Because otherwise I'm completely wasting space here. And it really is just one down to be within range. Okay, you know what we're doing instead? We are going to grab a road, and we are going to bring this down. And I'm not going to delete that yet. I could just delete this road because that one's connected to that road there. And I realize this is a waste of money because now I have to buy back those. But this now at least makes this more useful and usable, which is more important to me. Ah, yeah, there we go. Thing is, I can't totally use that. Okay, so we'll try that. Let me look at pollution for a minute. Yeah, God, that really pushes it out. Okay. So, our money thing is obviously going to be a while incoming. We're not going to get there very fast. Maybe there's a better way I can do this. I could move that back there, but would it be within range of anybody? No. So making a warehouse over here. Maybe push that. Okay, hold on here. But now I gotta think about... Yeah, and see, now that one's out of range of that. Damn it! And it's literally just down the road. How is this possible? God, that sucks. That is really bad. It's a really poor decision. People are leaving. Where? Because we're not producing enough pottery. End of story. We're just not producing enough pottery. I guess, you know, I mean, I've got an empty thing here. I could just get rid of some of the brickwork. We're clearly not... We got land trade now? No, these are people leaving. Jeez, I don't even know. Alright, let's just start doing what we need to be doing here. And I guess these are... Oh, really? Okay, I need to process this one for a minute. So we don't even need this network. They just need fish and dates. Which means I need a whole new... a whole new system of things for them to have. Well, okay. I mean, I guess then we can just do that. We'll just have a warehouse here that does nothing but fish and dates. And we'll probably have more dates than we will fish. I left this open completely for dates, but the only other way we're going to get that over here. And I do kind of want to empty this for... Okay, you know what? This is what we're going to do. Take that out. I want you. And then I want you to empty all of this. Oh, shit. I just deleted it. That's not empty. Okay, well, I don't think... I mean, this would actually be within range, but not of one bakery. So I could put those over. Ah, whatever. I'm not even going to bother. Let's just get this stupid thing done. Maybe I should take some milk to here. Just try and empty all that into this. But then you got another caravan guy. God, I don't get this game. I really don't. There's too much mucking around with the logistics and not enough building a city. I mean, this whole part is secondary to figuring this network out. It's actually kind of dumb. To say I'm disappointed is putting it lightly. I was kind of excited for this game, and now not so much. So now I've got to figure out how to expand this. I guess this will be fine for now. We'll just put it here. You will be a crop of dates. Dates, please. Get out of here. That is 27. And we'll bring pause for a moment because now I got to get the irrigation up. Maybe this isn't the way to do this. Pulling irrigation to finish off that. Maybe I was in the right place. Okay. To be here. Yeah, I was looking at that wrong. Alright. But now, are you within range? Probably not. So now I'm going to have to move that market thing. If I could find the damned market. So you're still out of range. You're still out of range. Okay, so we got that. Now I need the fish. And this is going to be another caravan situation. I don't know how much is enough. We are low on people, so I'm only hurting myself, whatever I'm doing here. That is out of range. Are you within range? Hopefully you're within range. You're within range. Good. So now you will take fish as a load. And we'll put you at 20, and we'll put you at 16 because you are over full. Actually, because you are over full, we will do the opposite of that. And now, there is going to be yet another guy taking fish here. God damn it. Here to here. And there's no reason for that because in an impressions game, having them come from here walking to here would be acceptable, but whatever. I'm going to compare this to the Impressions games no matter what, and it's just how it's going to be. I mean, really, the only problem here is that it is not balanced enough that it makes any sense. The range of it is just ridiculous. It just needs to be expanded, and then it'd probably be better. It would probably be functional. This is forever going to be an issue, getting enough of that. We could probably get rid of you. Get rid of you. There's too much there. That helps, and now we've got a work surplus. Okay. These big abandoned, incomplete villas. Well, since I've got more money, let's just continue blasting this down. I do want to increase our appeal, but I also want to protect against pollution. Now let's look at the pollution again. Okay, it's not really so much down here. It is more right there. So we'll block, block, block. Okay. I'm going to say that's enough. I don't know that. I don't know if these guys are going to be super fussy and any kind of pollution is going to make them impossible to grow up. I guess we'll find out. Just need to give it a minute to wait. Okay, we're getting some fish, and now, pause, now we can be ready to distribute. I guess we're gonna go all the way. The fuck are you doing? And then you with the dates. And then we just let it go. We need higher appeal. Oh my god, really? We need double the appeal? I mean, this is the only one that's even remotely close. This one actually would do it, but by the time we get around here, for some reason, we don't have enough food being distributed there? Are you kidding me? And it's not telling me how much she has to distribute. Okay, we finally have a couple here who've made it. The rest of these are boned. So close. Okay. Well, I'll just put another one of these down and just use up all my damn money. So if I'm gonna do this, I could theoretically put several in here that would reach it. So we'll go there. And you know what? Grass is cheap, so I think we'll just do that. And then we're going to have to do something very similar over here. Which maybe blocks pollution a little bit. Do we still have a pollution problem? Not as much there. Alright. I think that'll be okay. But what I'm about to do in the middle here is not going to work, because it very clearly requires having a little bit of prestige. So actually, let me go ahead and put down this stone road. And we're about to get a thing that, hey, your route doesn't work. So I need to, although I don't know why. Why are you telling me the route doesn't work? It clearly, you can hit the waypoints still, so... Alright. Well, I think it's going to be a while before we can hit these marks, so I'm going to end this one here. Hopefully, we'll make it to next time.